Hey, welcome back for another one, you guys. It is part 2 of our March Madness bracket, but we're doing it a little bit different. We're doing the best Disney animated movie song of all time. Today, we're just picking up from the Sweet 16 on to our final champion. Follow along, fill out your own bracket. Let us know if you think we're right or wrong.
100%.
Okay, we have our Sweet 16 now. We're down to our top 16 songs, so let's go. We're going
going.
top left.
Sweet.
Part of Your World versus Family Madrigal. Right off the bat, I'm going Part of Your World.
Part of Your World.
Yeah.
All right.
Whoa.
Let's just start
That
knocking.
was incredible.
That was easy.
We'll start knocking some of these out.
Don't let fatigue shortchange the process.
That's
okay?
exactly what I was going to do.
I know you guys are like, we've been going a while, and I know if you're watching this, you're like, are they ever going to end? But
I was already
there.
against Family
I know
Madrigal
you
from
were.
the previous
That's fine.
round. It just, that one just didn't hit for
That's
me. And Part of
fine.
Your World,
I
I'm
love
singing
it.
it all day.
There's
Okay,
a great
not
part
really,
in it,
but
though,
right now I
too,
can.
where they say, and that's why coffee's for grown-ups.
I know that part's really
beautiful.
funny.
I love it.
All right. Well, that's
All right. Go the Distance versus When You Wish Upon a Star.
Oh, man.
I'm voting Go the Distance.
Wow. Okay.
When we bring in these beautiful, like, nostalgic songs and then we have to crucify them later on.
I
Like,
know. It's really kind of sad.
It almost would have been easier to cut it at the beginning.
I know. I like Go the Distance. Yeah.
I can go the distance. It's a little more poppy, but it's
Here's
really
the thing.
good.
Everything other my vote against When You Wish Upon a Star earlier,
Right.
none of that changes. So my
Yeah.
wanting to vote for it or not for it hasn't changed at all.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with Go the Distance.
I'm also Go the Distance.
All right. What would you have picked?
Well,
next?
I was going to say When You Wish Upon a Star. Does that change anything? Or am
No.
Okay,
No,
good.
yeah.
That was
Yeah,
3-1
yeah.
anyway.
Yep.
So
I'm going to stick with it.
What's funny is both of those were like key like shows at Disney parks also, which
That's
is really
cool.
interesting.
Yeah.
Colors of the Wind from Pocahontas versus Do You Want to Build a Snowman from Frozen. I love Do You Want to Build a Snowman? I think
Right.
it's super fun, and anytime it's winter, I sing that to my kids because I want to go out and build a snowman with them. But they're like, no, it's too cold, Dad. But I think Colors of the Wind is a better song just from a musical perspective and a story perspective. Like, yeah, my vote's Colors of the Wind.
me too.
Same. I wish Pocahontas had been historically more accurate because
Just
the
a better
film.
movie.
Because then she
in
could have
general.
watched
No,
it.
the film is beautiful. Like
It's
it had a
fine. The
lot
music-
going
if
for
you could
it.
have watched
The music is better than the movie.
I have watched it
I agree.
since I was a kid, though.
I don't know what that was. Oh, you're
I
thinking
keep like
movie.
putting it up. I'm just
I
gonna
love it.
slowly like shrink myself down. Okay, How Far I'll Go versus We Don't Talk About Bruno. Lynn versus Lynn from Separate Lynnisms.
Holy cow! This is
That's
the one I
brutal.
was dreading. I don't like this
How far
because I love them both so
I
much.
am Moana.
For the big epic again, punch you in the gut moment, Moana is gonna
Yeah.
win, but Bruno is so fun and syncopated and
Bruno
all that
has
other
so
musical
many different
Steve.
parts. Like a lot of what's going on in this song, like he does a lot in. I just keep watching this drop on me. In Hamilton, where you have like this big high energy, and then all of a sudden everything cuts out, and it's like the spotlight is on one person, and they're singing just alone. Like you have this in Bruno, you have this in what's the song from Hamilton? Man, I need to listen to more of it so I can be better.
Do you have coffee in your drum?
Yeah,
Yes, but you can't drink it.
and I love that. I love like the different elements. There's a lot of different musical components coming in
Yep.
with Bruno. But How Far I'll Go is like it's like the penultimate song of Moana,
Yeah.
and I think it's a little more anthemic.
Yeah. That one just hits me right. in
Bruno's
the
super
feels.
fun, but I think I'm voting Moana.
Me too.
All right,
and that's hard for me, but I'm voting Moana.
I'm gonna switch stuff up. So thinking about it more, How Far I'll Go, that moment that we keep talking about, and it's my favorite point too. First of all, it's the only point in that song that I'm like, oh, I love that. The rest of it's good, but it's like, eh. Also, it's the reprise, however you say
Yeah.
that. So I'm gonna go with Bruno.
I'm going Bruno.
Okay.
Moana's a good movie, but it's not my favorite movie. If I'm going to choose between How Far I'll Go and Bruno on my shuffle, every time I'm choosing Bruno.
Interesting.
Okay.
Bruno advances.
Bruno advances. That's fine. It makes me sad a little bit.
A little bit.
But again, like Lex said, mostly it's because of the
It's one moment in one song, right?
right. But
See,
that
I like the
moment,
whole of
I
the
love
song, not
I
just
love
the
the whole
reprise.
song, and the reason I love that reprise in that one moment is because of the rest of that song.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
Yeah.
So
That's a tough
okay.
choice.
Hey, we lost.
It's okay.
It happens.
We'll
Whole
move
New
on.
World versus For the First Time in Forever. Whole New World.
Whole new world.
Yeah, whole new world.
Love that. You'll Be in My Heart versus One Jump Ahead.
One jump.
Brutal.
I'm going Aladdin.
I'm going Aladdin.
Yes. Thank you. We put Tarzan to bed where he belongs.
Wow.
so sad. My vote doesn't count.
Nope.
It doesn't.
I'll
It's
always
okay.
love you,
Tarzan?
Phil Collins.
Yeah.
It's not good.
But I would have voted for Aladdin.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that song.
When you
You'll Be
pit
in My
those
Heart, but I
two-
think One Jump
Yeah.
Ahead.
Exactly. When you pit any of them.
And that's what's interesting is when you
against
start
Tarzan,
pairing them
anything
up,
else wins.
your answers change.
Yep.
Yep.
Let It Go versus Little Wonders.
Little Wonders out of spite. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I'm totally kidding.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let
Let
it
it
go.
go.
Yeah.
Man. Okay.
I need to watch that movie.
Waiting on a Miracle. Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the
Beauty and
Beast.
the Beast. Wow. Okay.
We're getting there.
You guys were in our elite
Miracle is fine, but it's one of my least favorite from Encanto.
The 6-8 one.
Yeah.
Always wanting for more.
Okay, here's
That's fine.
our top 8 songs now, you guys.
Top 8.
Yep.
Woo!
Our matchup
getting
is
there,
Part
guys.
of Your World versus Go the Distance.
Okay.
Oh, I knew it was going to get down to these like Renaissance anthems. Ugh. Part of Your World.
Go the distance.
Go the distance.
It's up to Matt.
Oh gosh. I
I
want to see. Want to
That's-
see.
that's-
him
they're-
dancing.
here's the thing. When we're at the
Walking
top
around
8,
on those-
everything in here
What do
is
you
gonna
call
be
them
good.
again? Ah,
Oh, yeah.
feet.
Yeah.
Flipping
Everything in
your
here is going to be
fancy
good.
don't
That's the
get too
difficulty.
far. I remember being like 5 years old, just sitting on my bed singing this. Like I knew what it meant, you know?
I can find my way. I can go the distance.
Dance
So
that
good
one.
too,
We're
man.
both
The
the I want songs of their characters in their films.
Here's the problem.
I'm more familiar with Little Mermaid.
It doesn't matter what I vote.
Okay.
Because if I vote Part of Your World, it's 2-2 and the highest one advances. And it's Go the Distance. And so
Go the Distance wins.
I think Go the Distance wins, unfortunately.
No matter what.
Because I
Okay.
think I would have voted for Part of Your World.
Right, but then go the
Yep.
distance still moves. So.
Sure.
Cool. All right. Colors of the Wind versus We Don't Talk About Bruno.
Oh, Bruno.
Ooh, brutal.
That is
Bruno.
Did you know Lynn told the writers to name that character Bruno because he wanted that no part of the song.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Also,
it's just two. We don't talk about Bruno. No.
no.
The no
Do
is
you
the down.
think-
Anyway,
do
from
you
a
think
commercial.
that he wrote that part with the intention of being the voice of it? Like when you hear Bruno at the end of the movie, when he actually comes in and he sings, he does his part. It's
100%.
John Leguizamo or whatever, but it sounds like
he wrote
he's
it
trying
for
to
himself.
be Lin-Manuel.
Yep. Which he does. I mean, he likes to write
Yeah.
himself into his stuff,
Good for
which
him.
it's his prerogative. He wrote it.
It's his world. We're all just living in it.
Right now, that's what it
Currently,
feels like. Yeah.
yes.
I think I'm going to
Thanks,
have to
Lynn.
vote Bruno, you guys.
Yeah, me too.
Bruno. Yeah.
Wow. I
Wow.
was expecting Colors of the Wind.
Well,
That's okay.
I held on to it for as long as I
Yeah.
could.
I knew Bruno was going.
Oh, you
it's
guys-
going.
It's
We have
just so
Alan
good.
Menken versus Alan Menken.
Oh, no.
Aladdin versus Aladdin.
Oh no!
wow.
This is A Whole New World, which was the last song to reach number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 before Bruno did, versus One Jump Ahead.
Whole New World. Locking it in.
I also am going Whole New World,
Yeah, I think
even
so.
though I enjoy singing One Jump Ahead.
Right, but it's in terms of, again, you've got harmony and you've got like just all the stuff.
Whole New
working
World.
together.
dare.
Little side note: in college, when I was a music major, the first couple years, we had one of our classes was a vocal class, and I sang this song for my final.
There you go.
Wow.
Yep.
And see, you would sing something like that versus like One Jump.
Right, One Jump doesn't really show like a range or control. It
Yeah.
just shows fun. And
So vocally,
really exciting.
yeah.
My
That's cool.
my parents have a video on like VHS.
This is one of my favorites.
I've seen
of
this video.
Me and my brother singing this to
I've
each
seen
other.
this,
To each
yeah.
other.
And this is before I was in.
Can we
I'm
play
not
a clip of it like
I
right
can
now?
try.
just
Put it right
overlay
here.
over
I
our
can
faces?
That'd be great.
I am not even right now. I'm not a good vocalist. I'm not a strong singer. I don't sing. Back then, man, I sound perfect compared to how I did then. I'm so bad at singing.
I love it, man.
I'm monotone in the wrong key.
Well, and you had a really cute, like froggy kind of quality.
yeah,
Ribbit.
terrible.
Okay, Let It Go
Okay.
versus Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the
Beauty and the
Beast.
Beast.
Beauty and the Beast.
Wow.
Straight
that
up.
Easy.
Man, there was no final four. You
Beauty
guys.
and the Beast is just a great song.
Okay.
All right, so wait, what are our final? What are
Okay.
we doing?
So we have Go
Final
the Distance,
four.
Whole New World. We don't talk about Bruno and Beauty and the Beast are our final four. Right
my
now,
goodness.
our
Oh,
this is
matchup
gonna be great.
is Go the Distance from Hercules versus We Don't Talk About Bruno from Encanto.
The interesting about these top four
Interesting.
is Alan Menken is 3 out of the 4. It's
I
Alan
love it.
There's a
versus
reason.
Lynn.
Right.
He led the Renaissance, guys.
Seriously. Oh,
Him and Howard
So
Shore. Yeah.
okay. Go the Distance versus Bruno.
I like Go the Distance. I remember singing it as a kid. I'm going to vote for Bruno, though.
Me too.
Yeah, I think so.
As much as it pains me, I'm voting the same way.
It's just a great song, guys.
Can we just
Yeah.
talk about the fact that Bruno is now right here at the very end?
Because here's the thing. I need to-
Seriously.
you guys know my opinion on Encanto. I've
Yep.
shared it.
But do they?
But no, and I don't need to get into all that right now. But if I pit Bruno not against everything else Lin-Manuel has written and the fact that
Right.
it has a lot of similarities, and I just look at it as a standalone song, bringing in all those different musical tropes actually works really well and is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I hate that. All right.
I
Number
love it.
2, A Whole New World versus number 6, Beauty and the Beast.
And this is funny. They're both the love song of their movies.
Oh, it's the ballad. I'm going Aladdin, you guys.
I'm going Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast.
I'm thinking Aladdin.
Whoa.
I love the duet nature of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is fair. The back and forth. I
Yep.
love the back and forth. As somebody, again, singing into my hairbrush, either I'm doing this, go back and forth.
Singing
sorry.
both parts, right?
Sorry,
Yeah.
I hit my mic. Or I'm just doing the Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
But I would say probably Whole New World is more fun to sing.
Right.
Think about that harmony part.
Different
near
tones.
the end
Yeah.
of A Whole New World. Where what's Aladdin's harmony part?
Oh, I love singing his harmony
Yeah. I
part.
know you do.
Not hers, his.
I like
Because
adding
it's so
a
intricate.
Third harmony at the very end.
So hold on.
Be.
No,
We should actually sing it,
Let
guys.
me share this whole new
But you have to do it with the melody to get the full
you.
effect. Okay, give me the melody, somebody.
of
You
let
gotta
me share
you
this
gotta
whole new
get
world
into it.
with
Hold
you.
on. So they're coming down off of the magic carpet.
A thrilling chase, a wondrous place.
No, we
That's
gotta
the
go-
last line,
That's
right?
the last
For
part. So we
you
got before that. A
and
whole new world
me.
with dazzling light and everything. Da, 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 da.
There's time to spare.
Let me.
You guys have to get the
share
actual
this whole
you have to get the
new
actual tone.
world
Like
with
we're not in a key
you.
right now. This-
All right.
I'm not
What
ever.
are we voting for, though?
yeah.
She's trying to sing anyway.
I'm
what,
sorry.
All right,
It's
so
so
I'm
good.
saying Aladdin.
Okay. Well, that one's higher ranked. It's
so
advancing.
sad.
Wow.
Awesome.
And then I died.
And then I died a little inside. You guys.
Let
Aladdin
me
versus
share
Bruno.
this whole new world with you. That's the
Okay.
melody. So it's let me share. Let me share this whole new world with you, or something
No,
like that.
that's
It's
not right.
so good.
It's something
real-
like that, though.
It's similar. Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay.
our final
This is
matchup,
it.
you guys. It ends here and
Is
now.
it so cliched that Bruno is now contending for the number
It
one?
feels
Disney
very
100%.
song?
cliche. Yeah.
we
Right
don't
now,
talk
yes.
about Bruno versus A Whole New World from Aladdin. Totally different styles, different eras of music,
Yep.
different purposes for the songs.
I mean, there's a
like
lot
this
of
is there's a
differences.
big. This is almost apples and oranges, but they're both animated Disney movie songs. Therefore, they're pitted against each other for our grand champion, which, if you ask me, is going to be Aladdin.
I have to agree. I think it's going to be New World for me.
For me, this comes down to the new versus the old, the nostalgic versus what's trendy right now. And so, for that reason alone, I would vote for A Whole New World.
So it doesn't matter.
What would you vote for?
My
though?
vote. The problem is voting for Bruno is almost too much of a cliche, right? Because it is so popular. But if I try to look at it just as a song, I don't know, I might have picked it.
Look at the musical
Look
side.
at this though.
Yeah.
Whole New World. My dad can sing it. I can sing it, and my son can sing it. Bruno. My dad's not anywhere near Bruno. Probably hasn't even seen Encanto. Doesn't matter to him right now, right? My kids will try and sing along to it. I'll
Bruno's
sing
easy.
Bruno. No, we don't talk about Bruno. No.
It's a lot of words.
Right.
We're all still learning it.
So I think
there wasn't a
generationally
cloud
speaking,
in the sky.
Aladdin crosses more generations stylistically.
Is
even.
it just because you were a kid when Aladdin came out, so your dad had to watch it, versus now he has no young
It's
kids in
possible.
the house?
But if you think just musical style, I think there's an older generation of people in white suburban America, right? And I want to be very specific with that the whole Encanto soundtrack, just because of the style of music, that salsa, that Latin, that
Yeah.
hip hop,
I
doesn't
love it,
connect
though.
with them as much. But I feel like Whole New World connects across cultures and generations a little more, just because it's like a strong, typical ballad.
I think it's almost to continue
Yes.
on what you were saying before. It is kind of the old versus new. Like
hard.
this is very classical. This is kind of just your standard. There's nothing so like Aladdin set in Arabia or whatever. We talked about One Jump having those influences. None of that is present in that song. It is very much just a Western straightforward love ballad. Whereas Bruno is this mash of Latin and hip hop and rhythm. So it's almost like the old versus where we're going. Like this is where we were, and this is what the future of music. This continual mishmash melting pot of music that we're starting to see in this multicultural miasma.
Here's a question for
forward.
Mm-hmm.
In 30 years, because that's how old Aladdin is,
Right. I was just going to say this.
will Bruno, is it trendy music right now, but in 30 years it's not timeless?
Is it a flash in the pan? Because it is really fun
It's
and
awesome.
it's popular right now, and it is. We've kind of assessed objectively a great song,
Right.
but I
Will
think
it have staying power?
Right.
That's tough.
And Whole New World obviously has staying power
right.
for 30 years.
Okay.
And some of them do just fall off, like Snow White, nowhere on this list.
No.
And that was his first animated
Yep.
movie, full length.
That one was
Well,
from right after Snow White.
You guys,
when
thanks
were
for
fun as fuck.
participating in this conversation and
This
this
was fun.
debate. If you made it through to the end, or maybe just fast forwarded to the end, I don't
Wanna
know.
see who won?
Let us know how you feel about some of this. We'd love to engage and hear your opinion. We'll post a
Definitely.
blank bracket for you to download so that you can then just fill it out for yourselves and then send it to dsm@dfchurch.com. We want to check it out and see what it's like. We'll see you next time.
Awesome.
Don't forget, like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'm always going to say that.
Sweet.
Thanks.
We'll see you later.
See ya.
Well, that is it. Our March Madness bracket for the top Disney animated movie song of all time is officially over. Let us know how your bracket compares to ours. And as always, make sure you subscribe so you find out when we release other content. And give us a like and share it with your friends. We'll see you next time.